Welcome back. We're going to be adding bosses to the bottom housing now. Let's begin by right-clicking and hiding the top housing. Now let's bring up the circuit board. And let's right-click on the bottom housing, Edit Part. Let's go to the Sketch tab now and activate a 2D sketch. Right-click on the circuit board, select Other. I'm selecting the bottom face of the PC board. Normal 2, and Normal 2 again. First, I'm going to add a rectangle here. Let's activate the Rectangle tool. Right-click and select to close the tool. Let's add a construction line. Right-click and select. Select the line. Let's add a vertical relation. OK. Now let's apply dimensions. 66 millimeters here. This dimension will be 18 millimeters. Accept. And this dimension 56 millimeters. Accept. Now let's activate the Circle tool. We'll create 5 circles. Last one here. Right-click and select to close the tool. Let's Shift-select all the circles and apply an equal relation. Equal. Now let's apply dimensions to the circles. We'll give them a diameter of 6 millimeters. Accept. This dimension will be 20 millimeters. Accept. Right-click and select to close the Dimension tool. Let's Shift-select these 2 points and add a vertical relation. And let's exit our sketch. I just remembered that I forgot to convert these lines to construction geometry. Let's go back and edit. Let's Shift-select the lines of the rectangle and check for construction. OK. Now let's exit the sketch. We'll go to the Features tab, Extruded Boss tool. Let's select our new sketch, End Condition up to Body. And let's select the body. Click OK. Now let's right-click and hide the circuit board. Next, let's insert a support plane. Insert, Reference Geometry, Plane. The offset distance will be 2 millimeters. Check Reverse Direction. OK. And let's insert a sketch on our new plane. Right-click, Insert Sketch. Activate the Circle tool. Last one here. Right-click and select to close the tool. Shift-select all the circles. And let's apply an equal relation. Now dimensions. Diameter will be 4 millimeters. OK. And exit the sketch. Back to the Features tab, Extruded Cut. End Condition, Through All. OK. Let's insert one more sketch now. The Circle tool again. We're going to drop circles on all of the posts again. Last one. Right-click and select to close the tool. Shift-select the circles and apply an equal relation. Let's dimension them now, 4 millimeter diameter, and exit the sketch. Back to the Features tab, Extruded Boss tool. The depth of the extrusion, 3 millimeters. Blind extrusion is fine and OK. Let's right-click and hide Plane 1 now. We need to create one more hole. Let's right-click and insert a sketch. Activate the Circle tool. Again on all 5 posts. Shift select the circles now. Apply an equal relation. Next come the dimensions. 1.5 millimeter diameter. Accept and exit the sketch. Now back to the Features tab, Extruded Cut, through all for the end condition, and click OK. And here we've added bosses to the bottom housing. And this concludes this lesson. We'll pick up from here to add bosses to the top housing.